President Moon Jae-in completed his 4-day visit to the States. Upon returning, he emphasized the urgency of devising follow-up measures to implement the agreements reached during the summit in Washington. The top office will be operating a task force dedicated to that purpose. Kim Min-ji fills us in.
President Moon Jae-in has called on the government for all-out efforts to implement the agreements reached at a summit with U.S. President Joe Biden. Moon was speaking at an internal Blue House meeting on Monday, getting straight back to work after he returned from his 4-day working visit to the U.S. a day earlier. He called on officials to let the public know of the achievements and for measures so that they can feel the impact. The Blue House will be operating a task force for that. The Moon-Biden summit was held at the White House on Friday, the first bilateral between the two leaders. There, they reaffirmed their commitment to the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula based on dialogue and diplomacy, and also agreed to foster a vaccine partnership to boost the global vaccine supply and contribute to ending the COVID-19 pandemic. The U.S. will also be providing full vaccinations for all 550,000 South Korean troops, while major South Korean conglomerates will be making investments in the U.S. worth almost $40 billion. The Blue House says that the summit set the tone for the Seoul-Washington alliance going forward, stressing that it has provided fresh momentum to advance the peace process on the Korean Peninsula and has strengthened bilateral cooperation on COVID-19 vaccines and the global supply chain. A senior official here pointed out that Biden's appointment of the Korean-American veteran diplomat Sung Kim as special envoy to North Korea shows that Washington took into account Seoul's position and expressed hope for close consultation soon. The official added that the U.S. is expected to consider taking corresponding measures in line with the steps Pyongyang takes toward denuclearization based on past agreements, although the Biden administration will likely put greater emphasis on a so-called bottom-up approach from the working level. As for possible tensions with China, South Korea's largest trading partner, the official said that Seoul is communicating closely with Beijing. After the leaders' joint statement read, the Moon and Biden emphasized the importance of preserving peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait, although it made no mention of China. China considers Taiwan part of its territory, and treating it independently is regarded by Beijing as political interference. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.